hoje com mais uma, não, na verdade não um vídeo, sim uma live, né, rapaz? E aproveitando que nós estamos em live, hoje vai ser tudo, não é só um conteúdo só, é sempre tudo, realmente tudo mesmo. Hoje vai ter jogo de modo carreira, hoje vai ter modo GM.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball men.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge. So the New York starting 5. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then it's T. Then there's Black. And it's Morgan in at the 2 spot. Now we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotation.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Banchero outside. Here's T. Defended by Towns. T's shot is good.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Bridges outside. Got a piece of it. Inside. Here's Morgan. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Hart. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Black. Brunson covering. From 11 feet away, a nice shot by Black. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. They'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. T, the pass to Black. Plays it up and banks it in. Black's got his second bucket tonight.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
13 feet away. Towns. It's good on the putback.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Wagner outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Black. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Black's got 6 points. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 4. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, It was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition.
Going
with almost an entire new group here. Black the pass to Wagner. Back to Black. Passes it to Wagner. Here's T. Defended by Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner passes to T. And he banks in the lane. T's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And New York looking at who they've got. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at center. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Mitchell Robinson. Here's Brunson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Towns. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Towns has got his second basket of the game. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
That one drops for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Celtics was outstanding. He finished with 19 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. And it was a special night for him. He played a complete game. Kevin, I'm sure he wants to keep that momentum going.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Third personal foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Towns down low. Back to McBride. And a miss there on the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Banchero. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Bridges. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 12. There's the pass to Morgan. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Bridges kicks to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of the...
So it's Orlando feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been
the next 21.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then there's Black. Then it's T. And it's Morgan in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Makes it off the glass. Morgan's got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Bridges shot good.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
Banchero looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks trail by 16. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. For three, Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound. T's got his fourth rebound in this one. Morgan the pass to T. And it's good for two. T's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Kicks it out to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Wagner passes to Morgan. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The Magic getting another chance here. Banchero, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bridges outside. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 13-point game. Brunson the pass to Towns. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Banchero against Bridges. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Hart. And it's blocked.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And New York looking at who they've got. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Down low, here's Hart. Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again. Orlando leading by 15. Pass to Morgan. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Brunson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Morgan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Hart. Knicks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brunson finds Hart. Left side, Towns. From the low block. It's blocked. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for T.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Back to Black. It's good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And that's a full stretch on that block by Banchero, using all of his length.
New York foul. Mikal Bridges. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Both free throws good from Banchero. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jones looking for an opening. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett.
Pronto, tá upado agora nisso, tá ligado? Aí tá com 70. Agora contra o grego, velho.
Turn, I raise my hand, 100%, yeah, I'm all in, 100%, yeah, I'm all in, act a fool like David dancing, got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see cause I'm knowing him. When I speak and you know it's him, better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. I'm alright, I take my chances. This right here, I could not blend it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then watched it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think.
A gente tá jogando muito pelo Orlando, viado. As bolinhas de 3, tá ligado? Nessa 25. Vai na terceira, né? Para pegar 80.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's T in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jemison in at the 5. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's Orlando. Morgan passes to T. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Jackson surveying the D. It's Lillard. That time on the assist from Jackson.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie, thanks.
Well, that's why he's out there, using his size in the paint.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Orlando with the ball. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Out left to the wing. Here's Morgan, defended by Jackson. Shot's good by Morgan.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Jemison. Orlando with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Lillard looking around. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Morgan with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's T, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some changes here for the Bucks. Achua's checked in for Jemison. Wiggins comes in for Kuzma, and Green is subbed in for Jackson. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Pass to Lillard to halt the run. And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, get up, Dave. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Orlando leading. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Wagner for three. Drops in the three. Wagner's got 6 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the Bucks call time here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And while
Orlando leading by 4. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Goga Bitadze, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And it's Morgan missing. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Milwaukee. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Clock is at 3. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot off that time. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to T. Here's Morgan, who is stolen by Lillard. In transition, here come the Bucks. Lillard flying in for the finish.
Yeah, great to see Lillard work hard on this end and then being rewarded for his efforts on offense.
Here's T. Achua defending. Here's T. And Jemison pulls it down. Jemison's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Knicks was outstanding. He tallied 10 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. He was effective in that game, finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner, the pass to T. Pure from 3-point range. T's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer and has a great view of the floor.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Orlando. Can't cash it in from close range.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
The offensive rebound. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Milwaukee now. The Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Jemison. Back to Lillard. Achua with it. Now here's Kuzma, defended by Wagner. Tipped!
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee.
Your Bucks, 37. The Magic, 36. And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possession.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Jemison in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
And here's Milwaukee now. Orlando making their last shot. Kuzma for three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's T. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Lillard. Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 9 points.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Kuzma against Wagner. Here's T from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Lillard. Orlando grabs the miss. Black's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game, and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Jackson gets the bucket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
And the loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Make some noise!
And the Bucks with some changes. A chew.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Orlando. Franz Wagner. 1 shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 8 on the court for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Morgan in the shooting guard.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Black.
Milwaukee foul. Precious Achua. 4th personal foul.
A moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to T. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Back to Wagner. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here. Fade away. Orlando again missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there.
Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
Beyond belief. I mean, creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Banchero. Knocked loose. Achua with a steal. Antetokounmpo surveys. The three, here's Lillard. T grabs the miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Wagner for three. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's three. Total confidence.
Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Achua. Here's Kuzma, inside. Here's Lillard. Misses the baby hook. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Back to Banchero. Pass to T. Banchero outside. Here's T. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And there's the lob, the feed, the jam. Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pass to Wagner. Lets it fly. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They trail by 8. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Franz Wagner.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. She likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Here's Black, defended by Lillard. Black passes to T. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Pass to Lillard. Tries to break his ice. T grabs the miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Morgan. Antetokounmpo covering. He shoots it. Orlando again missing.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Orlando with the ball. 6-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Magic.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Lillard.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Down low. Launches it. And knocks down the three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just...
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Eu peguei rebote só, cara. Eu peguei 8 rebotes. Mais 2 era muito duplo, velho. Mais 2 rebotes. Eu quero fazer um duplo de média, boy. Pelo menos é um jogo. 10 pontos. Rebotes. Equipe.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be my league, my team, but especially my league, and get in, run simulations. Maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here. And if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out.
Here is the starting at shooting guard. At the other guard, Anthony Black. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paulo Banchero. At center, number 95. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. It's time at the...
Welcome, folks. A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then there's Black. Then it's T. And it's Morgan in at the 2. And for Boston, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards. The star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brown outside. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Here's Porzingis. Back to Brown. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner outside. To the paint. Here's T. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here is Holiday. His last outing, 16 points for him. Brown outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Nice stop that time by Banchero. Excellent anticipation. Was there to contest.
Here's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game, and the shot goes in.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open.
For
that
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's White. This game he had 13. Clock at 6. And Tatum launches it from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Tatum. The Magic getting the bucket. Right the pass to Porzingis, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
Here's Morgan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Wagner. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And the pass to White. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Team's shot is good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And that was not an easy.
Eu sabia que essa porra pra cá.
Here's Black. No scoring in this one. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 4 on the court for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then it's T. Then there's Black. And it's Morgan in at the shooting guard position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Cavaliers played an important role for them. He ended up with 15 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Mark, I know you'd agree. Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. He kicks it to Brown. White looking around. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they pick up 2. And that's now 7 points for Derek White.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Brown. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And yes, it's good.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Brown outside. Driving in and finished off by Brown.
A little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of
DJ. Make some noise, fans. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Celtics 48.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Here's Brown, following the bucket by Orlando. And White kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And it's T with the rebound. T's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. A shot by T, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. You have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, White. He hits it from 9. White's got 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Banchero. 8 points for him. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Wagner.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Brown against Wagner. Left side, Brown. Shoots over Wagner. And too long on the shot.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
They now take the lead. T's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando. And not even so many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Here we go, players. Time to make some noise for some teachers.
Boston making some changes. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then there's Black. Then it's T. And it's Morgan in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. T's got his 6th rebound on the night. Banchero passes to Black. Good. Black's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Magic.
For it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to White. Outside, Tatum. Looking to get back on track here. Great defense that time from Banchero.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Wagner against Brown. And that one's good. Wagner.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. A 3. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Celtics leading by 5. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Banchero against Tatum. And no good. Here's Black, guarded by Holiday. Here's Banchero. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Brown. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Black. Banchero passes to Black, and he uses the glass on the layup. Black's got 4 points this quarter.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Brown. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Passes it to Morton. Under on the wing. Banchero outside. The pass to Morton. Banchero looking around. An easy 2 points on the layup.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Now here's Tatum. Right the pass to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly.
1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Back the pass to T. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. And here comes Tatum. And it's Butler with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way in this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's T. Offensive rebound. And Carter with his second chance point. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
That is the guy to go to. I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even keel pulse.
Taken away. And an intentional foul right there.
Jason Tatum, second personal foul, second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Number 95,
and he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul,
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For the Magic.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Franz Wagner.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah. We both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead. Yeah. Honestly, and you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak and you know it's him, better notice him. Yeah. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not blend it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. Yeah. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departed, relocated. Save me from my woes, I'm staying.
Rapaziada, eu vou fazer mais um jogo só mais esse tipo finalizar.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend? So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's Baldwin in at the power forward. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Here's Morgan. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Outside for Dort. No good from outside. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And always a lot to find out when opponents haven't seen each other yet.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by the Magic. Deflected! Pass to Morgan, to the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena doors right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Williams misses.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And he gets the bucket. T's got 6 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside, Williams. Pass to Baldwin. Dort outside. Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Here's Baldwin, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Wagner picks him up.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander has length, has anticipation, makes a defensive play, and turns it into offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Black. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Out to the right wing. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Banchero. Baldwin, the pass to Hartenstein. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Today's Oklahoma City ball.
So for Oklahoma City.
Seguido 2 toques na mão.
Easley's checked in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. The Thunder with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Knocked away. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Outside, Williams. 56 seconds left to play in the first. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Count it.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Thunder trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Wallace. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Wallace, right side. Out to Beasley. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Orlando now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back to the game after this break. For Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Wallace comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. On the court for Orlando, they've got Kevin Porter, and it's T in at the 4-man spot. Beasley for 3. Orlando with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to De Silva. 1:36 left in the first half. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter. Here's Black, blocked by Wallace from 11 feet away, and it's Orlando with another.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
"51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Baldwin. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando leading by 14. Left side Porter, who poked away. It's Beasley on the wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Wallace. And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Porter. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading.
42.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Then it's Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Baldwin in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seem to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Wizards made some terrific plays. He picked up 18 points and was a big factor on the glass. Tremendous effort. And you could see his teammates rally around him in that game. Confident performance.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And the shot goes.
And he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Caruso, he's checked in for... Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Pass to Beasley. The shot no good. From deep three-point land. And the miss. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their super 65. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him.
Força lá. O meu? Tá aí. Cara, eu esqueci, né mesmo? Foi mal. Eu jogando aqui em Terquino. Deixa eu até botar o meu. Ia carregar não. O meu daquela todinha tava saindo quanto? 21. É bebê não, mãe? É, mãe? Rapaziada, aí é mais tarde, até minha mamãe, porque é domingo que eu faço live aqui.
Deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. We've got Paolo Banchero. Kevin Porter is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Black in at the point guard position.
First team foul.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. At one point, they led by 16. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Paolo Banchero, guy, not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there.
Também, realmente, o cara dividir posição sendo grande com Franz Wagner.
They are challenging them and getting it done.
Williams misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wagner, the pass to T. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Beasley. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth, and they get it back. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Beasley for 3. That one's good. So Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Wagner, the pass to T. That one falls.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Thunder trail by 12. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beasley, left side. Here's Baldwin. He's checked by Carter. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Baldwin with a rebound. Baldwin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Black. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Tu vai deixar a cabelo assim? Hein? Ela aderiu mesmo a ideia. Eu pensei que ela aderiu dimensão.
For the Thunder, Hardenstein, he's checked in for Baldwin. Caruso comes in for Beasley, and it's Dort in.
Substitution on the court.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Greg.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old.
Nem a Bioseum.
You up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paolo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Banchero's got 10 points here in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Caruso. Pass to Beasley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight.
A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Franz Wagner.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Baldwin's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Beasley. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Pass to Banchero. Here's T for three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Magic lead by 15.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And he shows the focus there. Mayo's the team.
Well, it's been amazing to watch as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
It's tipped. Anthony against Hartenstein. Anthony, the pass to T. Stolen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team.
Mãe. É mesmo, eu penso. This band. Cold truth. Yeah, ain't no stopping this train. Ooh. 8,000 miles, pink and blue, pink and blue. But they ain't got it like that, they don't understand smooth. Let me introduce you to the cold truth. Yeah, ain't no stopping this train. Ooh. 8,000 miles, pink and blue, pink and blue. But they ain't got it like that, they don't understand smooth. Let me introduce you to the cold truth. Cold truth. Rapaziada, finalizar a live por aqui. Olá, rapaziada, até amanhã. Fique com Deus a nós. Falou!